Hi everyone, Emily Teacher here, and today we're going to read The Midas Touch. It is sometimes said of people who are good at making money that everything they touch turns to gold. Such people are said to have the Midas touch, an expression that comes from an ancient Greek myth. The Greek god Dionysus was visiting Phrygia, now part of Turkey, when his companion Silenus wandered off and got lost, arriving sometime later at the court of King Midas. He was exhausted, and he slipped off his donkey and fell asleep on the ground. When King Midas came upon him, he recognized Silenus at once and felt privileged to receive a visit from the friend of a god. So Silenus is the friend of Dionysus, the Greek god. So when King Midas found Silenus asleep on the ground, he felt like he really needed to do something good for this friend of a god. King Midas was determined to make his guest stay a pleasant one. Midas's daughter presented Silenus with garlands made from flowers she herself had picked, and servants fell prostrate to the ground when he passed and rushed to obey his every whim. Musicians filled the air with sweet music wherever he went, and every night the king honored Silenus with a lavish banquet at which the most delectable dishes were served. In short, Midas did everything he could think of to gratify his guest. The revelries continued until Dionysus finally arrived in search of his companion. So King Midas did everything for Silenus, right? They gave him flowers, they did anything he asked, they played beautiful music, gave him delicious food to eat. So he must have been very happy with King Midas. Dionysus told Midas that in return for his kindness to Silenus, he could have anything he wanted. Now, King Midas loved gold almost as much as he loved his own daughter, so he did not stop to ponder Dionysus's offer. "Make everything I touch turn to gold," he said. When Dionysus suggested that Midas was being impetuous, the king haughtily rejected the suggestion. He was too proud to take advice from anyone, even a god. He refused to change his mind, so Dionysus granted him his wish. So King Midas decided to wish that everything he touched would turn to gold. And Dionysus warned him that maybe it's not a great idea, but King Midas was too proud. He thought he had the best wish. So Dionysus granted him the wish. Eager to try out his new power, King Midas rushed into the garden as soon as his visitors had left and plucked an apple from the tree. In an instant, it turned to gold. The king was in a state of rapture. He called out to his daughter and flung his arms around her as he told her the good news. So he went to hug his daughter. To his consternation, she instantly turned into a gold statue. King Midas was aghast when he saw the consequences of his greed. He beseeched Dionysus to take back his gift. Dionysus agreed to do so, and he also restored the king's daughter to her human state. As for King Midas, he learned this important lesson. Be careful what you ask for. You might get it. So King Midas had realized his greed. He accidentally turned his daughter into a gold statue. But thankfully, Dionysus took back the gift and changed his daughter back, probably because King Midas had been so good to his friend Silenus. Thank you for listening to this story today. We do have links related to each article. If you want the link for this video, you can find it down in the description below.